Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay and that's Dario, and you submitted your questions, so now it's time to get them answered. All right, Dario, so the very first question we have for you today is from Matt D, and he wants to know, how are you spending your time with the NBA on pause?
It's kind of hard, I watch some documentaries, some series, uh, about crime, about sports, about like everything. I know everything on Netflix. You can ask me question about every TV show. Um, Kind of, I started to play PlayStation, a little bit FIFA, some Far Cry, Primal, some kind of games. It's kind of cool, to have a time for yourself, to enjoy little things, but like it's kind of hard after 1 month, to don't hang out with people, to don't play basketball, to be in a nice environment of people.
Yeah, I can understand that. You and I both have celebrated birthdays, and Frank Kaminsky as well during this time of the stay at home. So it's been a little bit of a unique situation for sure, but it takes a lot of getting used to. So Justin wants to know what shows you are watching. So you mentioned some documentaries. Are you watching The Last
Uh,
Dance, or what else are you watching?
I didn't watch The Last Dance yet. Probably I will watch in coming days. I watch TV shows about strange things. Let's say about Ted Bundy,
Okay.
the killer back in the days. I watched the Evil Genius, some TV show. I watched about Anne Bomber, too, Ted Kaczynski, that kind of stuff. I like to follow and watch, and it's kind of cool, it's little bit hard, to understand the people, but like, I like to watch, what is in their mind when they commit like such a bad things.
Yeah, no, true crime I feel like is really popular right now. I'm the same way as you. It's just so
Hmm.
fascinating because we hardly ever get insight into those people's minds and just what's going on. So it is really fascinating. So I'm with you on all that.
Yeah, yeah, it's just little, like heard their side of story, like how they become, the killers, and it's kind of hard to understand, but like I like to watch, all the tapes, the police officer, how they talk about that, how they talk about those people. And I watched the Tiger King, Tiger King is like different, different, but it's like every episode is kind of show for every episode. It's kind of cool, I got plenty of time and try to see what's going on in that people's mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiger King was a ride. I feel like that's the best way to put it because it just took you on every emotion that you could imagine. Like you were laughing, you were angry, you were sad, like all of the above.
Something surprise, like they spend on the court like 2.5 million, just on a court, and that kind of things is kind of crazy how they were fight for those animals. But end of the day, I think those animals feel free, in their nature, in the jungle or whatever. And but it's kind of show, for the people, to understand what's going on in those kind of environments, let's say.
Yeah, absolutely. It was very eye-opening at the same time as it was entertaining for all of us. So I
Yeah.
think that's like the silver lining there. All right. So Austin wants to know, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food. I would like to go with pizza. I like good pizza. Special. Let's say Italian pizza. And I don't like Chicago style pizza. It's too much for me. But like pizza is my like favorite one. If I can choose one, that will be the one.
I'm a fan of pineapple on pizza. Are you a fan of pineapple on pizza?
No, really, no, really. I don't like to go. Like with the fruit and on a pizza, but it's kind of cool, everybody got their own favorite things, special things, and I really, respect all other people.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's different, but it's kind of cool, that's your
Yeah.
recipe,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So Tess asked, who is one player that has truly inspired you and why?
I would like to go with Dirk Nowitzki. It's kind of such an amazing story. He in second German league. He came in NBA very young, 18, 19. He was like fine to do everything, and he finished with the 30,000 plus points in this league. It's kind of amazing thing. And that championship what he won with Dallas back in the days is just amazing thing. But obviously I respect all other people, but let's say he's kind of closer to my home, such a credible story, and he was kind of guy, everybody wanted to be back there.
Wavy wants to know, what is your favorite pastime when you're traveling during the season?
What's my favorite? During the away games, let's say.
Yeah.
It's kind of good, to come and go on a team dinner. That's kind of cool, you have plenty of time at home, you practice, you talk about offense, defense, should we guard like this, or should we overplay, or should we, I don't know, that kind of stuff. But when you go on team dinners, it's kind of cool to meet everybody, person stuff, what they like, what they prefer in life, what they like to do. It's kind of amazing thing, to do. That's my favorite part of away games. And sometimes, to watch some TV shows if you have a time. And let's say that's the best part.
Do you play video games on the road? Because I know a lot of the guys do. Is that a thing that you're into?
No, really. I started play PlayStation right now. I used to play FIFA a lot, back in the days with my friends, the hometown. We would play like 2-on-2, order some pizza and the play. But today I'm kind of, I don't know, I forget, I just remember right now, because I have off time. But on the road games, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't spend time on that. But I respect everybody, that's their free time. They like to enjoy the games, they like to play, they like compete, and especially I see the book, he's playing like all games, he's good there, Bridges, Michael play everything. It's kind of their own thing, and I respect that.
Sharky wants to know what your Instagram username means. So Megalodon20, where did that come from?
It was a really story. I really like the Sharks. Back in the days, I really I don't know, watched all that movies about the Sharks. And when I made a Instagram, and I stick with that kind of name, like Big Shark, but doesn't make nothing to me right now. It's kind of name, and I'll stick with it. It's not like I feel myself like a big shark, like Megalodon, or I eat people or something like that. or that make me proud. No, it's just kind of cool name was at that time.
Okay, so Alex wants to know why number 20. So that's been around for a while.
I don't know. I like to wear number 9, but obviously it's I can't use that jersey, and I decide 20. I don't know. Another player I like is Manu Ginobili. Kind of stick because of him. Let's say 20. It's kind of cool number.
Okay, I'm with it. All right, so Baseball Jar 10 wants to know, how has it been adjusting to the weather here in Phoenix? Because there's a big difference from where you were just last year.
It's easy to adapt, sunny days in a hot temperature. It's kind of easy for me. I grew up in a hometown, Šibenik, back there in Croatia. It's kind of hot and nice during the spring, during the summer, and I really enjoy that time, to go outside, walk, I don't know, get the coffee outside, maybe to go went to dinner outside more than prefer in some closure environments, let's say.
Yeah. Do you prefer warmer versus colder, or do you like
Yeah,
the
I prefer more warmer weather. That's for sure. It's not like I hate the snow or I hate the cold weather, but like if I can choose every day, every time, every second of the day, I will choose weather.
Yeah, I feel like it's just easier to live day-to-day life when it's hot versus when it's like snowy or icy out and you have to fully bundle
Yeah.
up to go anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. Like I go with short pants, short sleeves on a practice, on t-shirt. You know, it's easy. Back there in Minnesota, it was kind of hard. Put one t-shirt, another t-shirt, jacket, long pants, boots maybe or something. It was harder, but like I prefer like what I say.
All right, and the last question I have for you comes from Mark, and he wants to know, what is your favorite part about playing for the Phoenix Suns?
My favorite part is like very good teammates. You know, it's just a criminal teammates. Um, they are very honest. You know, like in some kind of meetings what we have in the locker room when we're talking about what we should do better on a court, who should do better on a court. It's kind of honest relationship, and I think that's the good basic for to build a good team. And obviously, you know, nice weather, you know, people around team, medical staff, you guys are amazing. It's kind of pleasure to work with you guys. It's just a amazing feeling to be part of this organization, you know. It's really honest.
You're making me smile. That was so kind. Thank you for
Of
including us in
course, of
there.
course,
That was so
of course,
kind.
you know. No need to thank you, you know, that's the way you are, guys, and that's the nice, you know, happy people, nice people.
Well, Dario, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and spending a little bit of time with us and answering the fan questions. We really appreciate it.
No problem. You're welcome every time.
All right, guys, that has been NAU Mailbag. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.